Hi everybody, Diane here from California Tea and Herbal. And Monday we had the greatest time. There's a YouTube channel that I just love. My husband and I have watched it for a couple years. It's in another genre, but it's a couple about our age and we become online friends. And so when they were out here in Southern California this week, they were kind enough to come by and literally spend the day here at our place and gave us lots of tips about how to improve our channel, production, sound-wise, and some other good tips. And Bill and Elizabeth, we're going to take them, I promise. But today we're going to go forward with our 2 videos a week goal, and this one is on why loose tea tastes different, and I think a lot better, than bag teas and sachets. Now, bag teas and loose teas and why they taste differently. There are many grades of teas, and you know, I was reading again this morning on grading of tea, and if I want to spend an hour on this video, we can go there, but I don't think most of you would drop out after about 20 seconds. So let me just say this. The grades have to do with a number of things, but mainly the size of the leaves and how broken they are. Now, I know if there are other tea people that know a lot about tea watching, they'll want me to be a lot more specific, but I'm not going to, because I just want to make a point. How large the leaf is makes a difference in how it's going to taste and how long and what temperature you'll be brewing that tea at. So let me start now. This is a white tea, and you can see, look at this leaf. I mean, this is a very large, fairly unbroken leaf tea. Then we move on, and here's an oolong, and the leaves are, as you can see, more twisted. This all has to do with processing as well. And then we move into a black tea, and this is also a black loose leaf tea. Now this is a smaller or a more broken leaf black tea. But all of these teas are considered loose tea, and they really are the types of teas that we carry. Now let me show you what a bag tea, what's inside. Have you ever cut open a bag? Well, if not, let me show you what's inside. Here's what is inside of a bag tea. Can you see this? Let me move it a bit. See, it's called dust or fannings. These fannings are so broken and in such tiny, tiny pieces that everything that's inside that leaf is going to come out very fast when you infuse it. Now, the larger or tighter a leaf, like this oolong, twisted and tight, the longer it's going to take to open that leaf up and get the flavor out. Now there are some advantages here, and that is that when you have a very broken tea, like this fannings out of the bag, the bitterness and the taste, everything that you can get at some point is going to come out very fast. Whereas with a loose tea, it's going to take some time. And you're going to be able to steep it longer, and actually, I'd like you to see our video on caffeine in tea, because it shows you a sweet spot where the most, well, let's say the best flavor and the least caffeine possible are going to meet. So the main thing to remember here, and this is going to be a very short video, but the reason that loose tea tastes different than this bagged broken tea is that the leaf size is different, and usually it's a better grade or quality tea than what goes into tea bags. One more thing, when Unilever came up with the pyramid bag, you know, it kind of made a good thing happen for the tea industry, because now the loose tea, some of it could go into these pyramid bags and it could move around, and so they could put larger pieces in there than they could before. However, There are certain teas that will never work in pyramid bags, sachets, because the leaves are just too large. And when they begin to infuse and open up, and these are really fabulous teas like many of the oolongs, they just will become a clog inside that sachet or that pyramid bag. So there are many teas that you will not be able to enjoy in even the pyramid bags or sachets. So really you're missing a whole part of what's available to you when you don't get into loose tea. And while our friends Bill and Elizabeth were here, they were amazed at that difference in taste. And Elizabeth even today called me on their trip. They're touring around Southern California, and she found a manatee infuser. It looks like a manatee, and she was so excited. And so you see, it's really fun. Once you get into the loose tea world, there's just a lot of fun to be had, as well as great new flavor experiences. So honestly, the pyramid bags and sachets, teas leaves just can't move. They really need to float free to get the most out of them. So I hope, friends, that this has been interesting today, and we will be back with probably a recipe on this next video. So please subscribe, please like. It really helps when you like, it really helps when you comment, and we will see you next time with hopefully improved production and more fun with tea. So bye for now.